Yes, I'm aware that I look and sound like crap. I am sick today. Yay me! So today I decided to go over why it sucks to be sick and why sickness sucks. Yeah. I look like crap, I feel like crap, I sound like crap, and yeah. So, yay me. I got home from St. George yesterday, and I got sick over the weekend. So, good for me. Right? Yeah, I thought so too. So, around maybe I don't know, Sunday night, laying in the hotel room, yeah, my throat starts hurting. I think it's nothing. I think it's nothing. It might just be something like a little tickle. Nothing much. But then the next day, my stomach doesn't feel right. My throat starts hurting more, and I feel more disgusting. I just feel absolutely horrible. I was so emotional. It was just the most awfulest thing that ever could happen to me. I don't know what was going on, but over the weekend it kept getting a little bit worse. I am stuffed up. I started coughing. I have a horrible, horrible cough, which probably I am hoping won't happen during this video because it sounds like I am dying when I start coughing. So yeah, my throat hurts still. My ears are killing me, and I swear if I cough, I'm probably going to start an earthquake. That's how bad it is. I mean, really. So, yeah. So, being sick really does suck. It takes a lot out of ya. It really does. I don't like it. One bit. It's not fun. So, yeah. I have been sick so many times, but this is something that I absolutely hate, is when I get a cold like this. Because actually a couple months back, I told you guys that I was sick back in July, right before I went to Vegas for my sister's wedding. I was sick. I had strep throat, which is the worst thing to have. It is so horrible. Okay, the thing of it, your throat hurts, you're coughing, your nose feels like a freaking waterfall. It is just horrible, and you feel so miserable until you get some meds or you get a shot. I've had strep not twice in a row, but I have had strep twice. Most difficult and aggravating thing ever. You feel like you can barely talk because your throat hurts so bad. It feels like when you swallow, like when you're taking a drink or you're taking, or you're eating food or whatever, it feels like you are swallowing nails. That is how horrible it feels. Like if you take nails you put into a wall, or tacks or whatever, and you just swallowed them. Really. Ugh! And this just got better. Thank you. Anyway, if you just swallowed those with hot water, that is how that feels. It is so freaking awful. It hurts. You feel miserable. You are on the verge of tears most of the time. You are so cranky. No, it is so awful. I don't know how to describe it any more than hot water and nails being swallowed together. It hurts like crazy. And your nose won't stop running. I have actually this is what happened. We were staying at my aunt's back in July for house sitting, and they had came back, so we just stayed there for the next week or two until we left. And I literally walked around the house looking like a freaking pig because I had tissue paper stuffed up my nose. That is how bad my nose was running. It was so dang horrible that I freaking felt like a freaking pig because it was like that. And after maybe 2 minutes, they were filled. It was like, you've gotta be kidding me. And it was really bad at night because I had so much tissue paper stacked up next to me. It was so awfully, it was just horrible. It was the most aggravating thing ever, and I hated it so much. Eventually, I went to the doctor. I got some meds. I got this cough syrup. Finally helped my nose stop running. Finally helped my cough a little bit. I took these pills that were that helped my throat in less than 2 days, and I felt so much better already, and it was amazing, and I felt so good right after that. But I was still coughing, my nose was still stuffed, but after I took those pills, I felt amazing, and yeah. But the first time I had strep, I had to get a shot, which was not fun. And you want to know what time of the year it was? Halloween. It was so awful. I missed 1 week of school because strep is contagious. So I missed 1 week of school doing nothing but sitting there coughing up a storm, feeling like I'm swallowing hot water and nails, and sitting there feeling so miserable and everything like that. Finally went to the doctor. They said, "Oh, you have strep." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I don't even know what it was, but let's just go with that, I guess. So I find out that I have strep. I had to get a shot, which I really hated. But the best thing was, in the end, that since it was around Halloween time, this girl was dressed up like Skittles, and at that time, my favorite candy was Skittles, so I got Skittles right after I got my shot, which was the only thing that happened to me then. And I still went out and go. This is what happens when you get sick. The sickness goes to your head. You go insane. I really hate being sick. Just sickness is awful. If you ever feel like you are swallowing hot water and nails, you need to go tell your mom and say, "Mom, I need to go to the doctor, now, because my throat feels like scissors are stabbed into them." So, yeah, sickness is horrible. Make sure you take care of yourself. It's not that I didn't take care of myself. My mom was babysitting, and she thinks she brought something home from these kids. So, that was fun, and I'm coughing now. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, if you have had any horrible sicknesses, if you have had strep throat, you know where I'm coming from, and I'm so sorry that you know where I'm coming from, because it is just so horrible. The worst thing is having strep. I would rather be throwing up than have strep throat, because at least you're getting everything out of your system when you throw up and everything, and getting the sickness out of you. Unlike when you have strep throat and you're not getting the sickness out of you, you just feel like it's getting worse. There was a day where I feel like I could barely talk because it hurt so bad. Literally, I'd rather choose the flu over strep. That is how awful and horrible strep throat is. So, yeah. So if you're thinking, "Oh, I'm over-exaggerating," well, just wait till you feel that feeling of nails in water, because you'll be sitting there crying on your bed, wishing that you could just throw up and be done. instead of sitting here having a sore throat for like 5 days. Anyway, I think I'm getting a little bit better, but like I said, my throat doesn't really hurt that much anymore. But my nose is still stuffed. I'm coughing horribly, and I'm hungry now. So, yeah, all that ranting made me hungry. So, I'm gonna go eat something. Yeah. But anyway, if you have any story or any, horrible sickness that you've had, rather if it's when you've thrown up or if you have had a horrible sore throat or anything like that, tell me down in the comments below. So, yeah, if you think you've had strep throat or you think, okay, if you have any questions about strep throat, I know strep throat's not like I can't say that it's not really like a disease, but it's just a bad sickness. But if you have any questions, like you think you've had it before, but you didn't get prescribed meds, or you didn't get a shot, or you didn't go to the doctor, or they said you didn't have strep, but you think you did, you can ask me some questions down below. I'll be able to answer them and let you know if you did or didn't, or if I'm not sure that I don't know, or if you are feeling sick and that you do feel that feeling of your throat feeling like the size of a freaking bowling ball, then tell me down below and I can help you out. If not, then no. If so, then yeah. Okay. So, after I'm done losing my mind, I'm gonna go eat. And I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said besides sickness sucks and don't get sick because it's not fun. I don't know what that was. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can think of something to do tomorrow, because I really have no idea. So, yeah. Hopefully, I'll get better.